Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, here we are, fans. This is Adam Lindsay. I'm here with Mr. Timmy Koenig tonight. We are at Summertown High School for a Tuesday night matchup, Summertown Eagles versus the Mount Pleasant Tigers. Timmy, how we doing tonight, big guy?
Doing well, man. What about yourself?
I'm doing well, doing well.
Glad to be here to watch a basketball game anyway.
Exactly. We've had a few issues tonight with our sound system and everything. Mr. Clint's been over here trying to work on it. We had some other people. It's not working out, so I don't think you're going to see the spotlight tonight, Timmy, and the band's going to have to step up tonight. Let's just put it that way to kind of fill in.
Yeah. We'll have to fill in for our music because we ain't going to have none any other time.
But we'll be getting underway here shortly. Mount Pleasant coming in tonight, Timmy. Just to be honest, the girls' team, they're struggling right now. They fell at the hands of Loretto just a few days ago with a 78, I believe, point loss, 90-12. It was pretty rough. And, of course, that was the same Loretto team that earlier this week, I believe, Summertown girls, it was a fairly close game at halftime, but I think it ended up being about a 20-point game.
Yeah, they ended up stretching out a little bit there at the end.
Yeah, so we'll see what kind of game we got tonight, Timmy, and see what happens. But on paper, not a great matchup on paper right now.
But kind of like we're going to do the national anthem right here.
All right, Mr. Timmy, as we were talking about for our anthem and everything, we just had our starting lineups. On paper, Mount Pleasant's going to have to really bear down for this to be a fairly competitive game at best, I believe.
They are. I just hope our girls don't come out and just play flat.
Well, and I'll tell you,
there's still stuff we need to work on.
And I'll tell you too, Timmy, I think they've got a lot of confidence right now, for sure, the way they played against Loretta.
And then went down and played well Saturday.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes tonight, but here's our tip. And that one's going to be picked up by Mount Pleasant, but it's on the ground, and Brazier's going to come up with it. She's going to attack to Dimwitty, back up top to Burleson. And Campbell's going to finally set it up. It looks like Mount Pleasant settled into a 2-3 zone, spreading it out pretty wide, but you've got to guard that for sure. They leave Burleson open. There's a long rebound, and it'll stay with Summertown. Burleson missed that one, Timmy, but that's something I think they're going to have to figure out. They're going to figure out pretty quickly if they don't get somebody in her face.
Oh, yeah. They're going to have to bring it 2-3. If they're going to run a 2-3, they're going to have to bring it out.
That's the most room I think Burleson's probably had up for a shot in probably 6 months.
I think it kind of surprised me, too.
So Summertown with the ball back, down low to Dimwitty. She's going to kick across, but that one's tipped. Campbell's got it. She's going to fire a jumper. Good. And Summertown's on the board 2-0. And they're going to pick up, it looks like, in full court man. Mount Pleasant with it. They will get it across over into the corner. There's a shot, and they're going to drain that one. That one is number 22, Addison Wortman. She's going to hit a jumper. Burleson's got it right back for Summertown, and she's going to get fouled. It looks like that one might be on Jones, but we'll see. Number 2 for Mount Pleasant, and it is. So Burleson's going to go to the line for 2. Nothing but net on the first one. And the second one's going to roll out, and Mount Pleasant's got it, but taken away. Dimwitty's got it. She's going to go up. She's got it back to Burleson, who's going to kick it in the middle of Wilson for a short jumper. Short, and Mount Pleasant's got it. Wortman with the rebound. Jones bringing it up. She'll get it across with her left hand. A lot of contact there, but no call. And Brazier
tips that out. She took Runnels out on the bench. I think it went off Runnels' head.
Yeah. So Mount Pleasant's going to inbound here at half court. Summertown man-to-man pressure throwed in, and that'll go off Burleson's fingertips. Tough break there for Summertown. So Mount Pleasant inbounding here under their own basket. That's going to be dumped down low. Nice pass, but it's not going to be handled. And here comes Campbell out with it. She looks ahead to Brazier, who's going to lay it up for 2. And that's going to push Summertown up 5-2, and they're back in the full court man. Here comes Turner with it. She's going to pick up her dribble up top, and she's in trouble. She's going to throw it away to Burleson for an easy steal. And here comes Summertown back. Brazier's going to have it on the wing. She's going to fire a long jumper. No good. Burleson's going to come up with it. She's going to lay it up and good. And 2 more, and Summertown's out 7-2 quickly here. One thing, Timmy, if Mount Pleasant, like I said, it's going to stick around, they've got to be able to clear the boards.
Yeah,
tonight.
they're going to have to get rebounds, and they're going to have to be able to get it down the floor. And this, Summertown's man and press is pretty tough.
Yeah, and Brazier's just picked a pocket for an he missed that one, but Wilson's going to go with it. She's going to score. My easy layup kind of, I spoke too soon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that it was very uncontested.
It was.
And she was expecting somebody to be there, and it just rolled around the rim and fell off the other side.
Yeah. I happened to glance over at Mr. Clint when that happened. I was just curious about his facial expression.
I kind of ducked my head when it happened. I mean, I was worried about stuff flying up here, but he seems to be pretty calm and collected.
We had a quick timeout there following that, so Mount Pleasant's fell into a 9-2 hole here fairly quickly. They hit that jumper right there early on and kind of haven't been able to get much going after that.
Yeah, Summertown's kind of went into this press, this man-to-man press right here, and they Mount Pleasant can't do nothing with it. So.
And speaking of that press, Timmy, I was going to get a 5-second call. Burleson with a lot of room, and she's going to miss that one, a long 3, but she was open. Dimwitty's got it back up top to Campbell. Over to Dimwitty. She's got to look for 3. No good. tipped by Brazier nicely there by Brazier, keeping that ball alive, and Campbell's going to get an easy layup. 11-2 Summertown, and there's the press. Knocked out of bounds by Mount Pleasant. Summertown inbound at Dinwiddie's got open for another three, long. That one's missed. Rebounded by Workman. But that's going to be stolen, and Campbell's got it. She's going to put a nice bounce pass there to Wilson, who's going to go up with a hook shot. Easy two. So Summertown with an 11-point lead, and they're back in the full court again. And I believe we may have another 5-second violation, and Mount Pleasant's going to catch a timeout.
I don't know. I think she stepped across the line.
Oh, okay.
There. I don't think that was 5 seconds. It was.
From where we're sitting, Timmy, I couldn't get a good look at it.
It was a very quick 5 seconds, but I believe she stepped across the line. I don't believe that was a 5-second call.
Well, Timmy, we'll take us a short break real quick. We'll be back. You're listening to Summertown Basketball on X Sports Network. All right, we had a quick one right there, but we're back, and Mount Pleasant Mount Pleasant actually came to inbound the ball, but it is Summertown basketball.
Actually, Summertown's basketball.
So Brazier will inbound it under her own basket. It's going to go into Campbell. She's going to have a look for three. Off. Tipped by Burleson. And they're going to get a traveling violation on Mari Rogers for Mount Pleasant. Summertown's got some good looks, Timmy, but they're kind of cold from three early on. Burleson's got it. She's going to penetrate in the lane, but it's going to be stripped by Rogers, and Mount Pleasant's got it. Here comes Turner bringing it up against Brazier. Rogers has it. That one's going to be knocked away and stolen by Burleson, and she's going to get an and one with a foul on Rogers. Looks like it. She's going to be going the line with the possibility for a 3-point play. You know, the crazy thing is, Timmy, I don't really think Summertown's honestly hasn't shot the ball well from long distance early on, but I mean, we're not even halfway through the period, and they've got 15 points already. So Summertown gets the board on the missed free throw. That's going to be missed by Brazier. And here comes Jones out with it. She's going to look ahead, and that's going to be a foul there by Dinwiddie on Wortman. That's a nice look ahead there by Jones. So Mount Pleasant's going to go to the line here with a chance to draw a little bit closer. That first one is good by Wortman.
It's Wortman.
And the second one. So Mount Pleasant's got 4 points, and Wortman's got all of them. Summertown's going to inbound it. They're headed back quickly. Burleson with it down to Wilson. A nice cut there by Dinwiddie, and she's going to get fouled. And she'll go to the line, I believe, for 2. And Summertown sending in 5 subs. They're going to be mass substituting tonight, Timmy. That first one's missed by Dinwiddie.
I had seen Mount Pleasant got up and got their jerseys off. I thought he was going to swap 5 out, but
So we've got 4 that have checked in. That'll be Mackenzie Runnels, Braylee Burleson, Abby Jo Schaefer, and Riggs. And the second one is missed as well. So another missed free throw by Summertown, but Riggs going to get the board, and she's going to get fouled by Webster, who's checked in for Mount Pleasant. You know, we had a game here a few weeks back, Timmy, you know, between Lawrence County and Summertown girls. If you remember the free throw issues that both of those teams had, we're not shooting the ball from the free throw line very well right now either. Riggs does knock down one of them. So Mount Pleasant's going to inbound. They're going to attack baseline. Knocked out of bounds by Schaefer. Mount Pleasant will keep it. Inbounding is Sensat for Mount Pleasant. She's going to get it in to Workman right under the basket. She's going to be hacked. And that will go on
Blackwood.
Yeah, Blackwood, who has checked in for Summertown as well. So Workman's going to nail that one. The other one's going to be off the rim to the left, and Schaefer with it. And here comes Riggs. Summertown leading 16-5 here. Burleson with it, kicked over in the corner to Runnels, back up to Riggs up top. Mount Pleasant still in that big wide 2-3 zone. Burleson with it, over to Runnels.
Talking about 2-3 zone. If we don't shoot them out of it, they're going to stay in it. I mean,
Yeah,
we ain't made nothing from out there, so why would they get out of it? It's going to be a jump ball call. We've given them no reason to get out of it. So.
No, we haven't. So we do have a jump ball. Runnels is going to get a look at three. That one's going to be way off the side of the glass. And Jones comes out with it from Mount Pleasant. She's going to push ahead. And she's going to get trapped in the corner. She's in trouble, and that one's going to go out of bounds. It looks like it'll stay with Mount Pleasant. Well, you know, Timmy, a lot of times, you know, when you're shooting, when that 2-3 zone, you've got open looks and they're not going, you've got to get the ball inside.
Yeah, you got to rotate it in, rotate it out. You got to move it a little bit.
Yep. That one's going to be knocked away and up and missed by Summertown, and Schaefer's got it. Here comes Runnels pushing. That's going to be a pass nearly stolen, but Riggs is going to come out with it. Runnels has an open look for three. Money. Nice shot there. 19-5 Summertown here early on. And I believe we just got a 5-second violation against Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant is going to sub. Coming back in is Rogers. And checking out is Workman, who actually has all five of Mount Pleasant's points. Runnels has got another look at three. She's going to fire again. No good, right off the front of the rim. Webster comes down with it. But it's going to go out of bounds.
She come down, tried to hand it off, and it went right off her the other player's hands, right out of bounds.
Runnels with another look and another three, no good. And here comes Felty out with it. Gracie Felty, who's checked in for Mount Pleasant. She's going to get trapped over in the corner, and it's going to be stolen by Schaefer. And here comes Schaefer out with it, wanting to run. She's going to go length of the court and foul by Sensat by Mount Pleasant. I don't know if I've ever seen Schaefer get a rebound on one end and take it off. I'm not saying a bad thing. No. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she went the length of the court with that one.
So Schaefer's going to rattle in the first one. But, hey, you got, like you said, Timmy, you got to commend her. Nobody stopped her.
No.
I mean, you take the basketball until somebody stops you. Schaefer hits another.
Makes both her free throws right there, too.
So 21-5 here, Summertown early on. Mount Pleasant will get it into Jones. Over to Turner. And she's going to pick it up on the wrong side of the line, but they do get it across. Jones with it. She's going to fall down and have it knocked away, and here comes Runnels out with it. She's going to get fouled, but no call. Blackwood's got it, and she's going to lay it up. 23-5, Summertown. Here with still 2 minutes remaining, and it looks like Summertown's got all five of their starters back up, ready to come in. Turner with it. She's going to tap with a left hand, and I think they're going to
get her for carrying.
Yeah, I thought they might try to get Runnels on a push, but they're going to get her on a carry. So all five starters for Summertown do check back in. 1:46 left. Brazier's got it. Over across to Burleson, into Wilson. Back out to Campbell, who's got a look. Money. And that's 26-5 Summertown. And we're having trouble getting it in, but they do, and that's knocked away. stay with Mount Pleasant. Number 12, Zarina Jones checking in for Mari Rogers. So Summertown stays in the press, and that was just going to be thrown away. I wasn't sure if anybody touched that.
Well, I think Campbell did get her fingertips on it, and then she tried to pull back. She didn't get it back quite quick enough.
So Brazier's going to knock that one out. And Mount Pleasant having all kind of trouble here getting the ball in bounds. Brazier's going to knock it away. She's going to get popped pretty hard by Turner, but it will stay with Mount Pleasant. Into Jones. She's going to break the half-court stripe and hand off to Turner. Stolen by Campbell, and she's going to take it length of the court and lay it up. Good. And that's 28-5 Summertown here with 1 minute left, roughly, in the first. Here comes the pressure, and they went to do the out-of-bounds play where you can throw it to the person standing out of bounds, and I don't think she has established being out of bounds yet, Timmy.
Well, they're giving it.
I don't know what.
But he's giving it back to Mount Pleasant. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that worked.
They do get it in now, but they're going to throw it off of Brazier. So Mount Pleasant trying to get it in. They're going to throw it long, and that's going to be stolen by Dimwitty, and here she comes with it. Over to Burleson. Skipped across to Campbell, and she's got a long look for three. Long, no good. Wilson with the board. Back to Campbell, over to Burleson. She's got a look from three. That's rims out, no good. Jones gets the board, but she throws it away. And Summertown's got two more. Into Turner. Mount Pleasant does get it in, but she's picked up her dribble. She throws it away. Burleson's got it. Up ahead. Nice job there keeping it in bounds to Brazier. Brazier in the corner to Campbell. Burleson's got a look from three. No good. Brazier, I think, is going to get over the back there. Kind of a push. Timmy, I don't know what our three-point percentage is, and I don't know if I want to know.
I don't either. I'm not keeping up with it. We've made one.
Yeah, Runnels, I believe. That's it. Or maybe, yeah, I think so. Well, I think
Runnels,
two. I think Runnels made one and Campbell hit
one
as
as
well.
right. Yeah, we've got two.
Mount Pleasant gets it in. Turner's going to have it knocked away by Dimwitty. The crazy thing is, Timmy, you know, Summertown, like we were talking about, haven't shot the ball well. If you maintain this pace, they're on pace for 120 points.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing. That's going to be stolen by Dimwitty. She's going to get fouled, but no call. Rilson's going to get it for an nice pass there to Brazier. Mount Pleasant gets it in 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They're going to fire one up that will nick the front of the rim, but Timmy, this first quarter is on pace with what we were thinking it could be.
Yes.
Summertown, not really much to say. Not really pretty basketball, but they've just basically overpowered Mount Pleasant.
We're not shooting the ball well, but they're just not getting it down the court. We're getting a lot of turnovers, a lot of layups. So
Summertown with a 32-5 lead after one. We'll be right back starting the second quarter. You're listening to Summertown Girls Basketball on the Exports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Well, we're back. Summertown with a big lead here, start one. Timmy, start of the second. Timmy, we do have an update. The Loretta-Giles County game, which is at Loretta tonight. Loretta girls with a big 21-6 lead on Giles County. That's in the first quarter, so Loretta flexing their muscles there. So here we are, second quarter action. Summertown's got it. Lay it up, Brazier. That's good. Summertown starters still in the game to begin the second quarter. They have backed out of the press, though.
I was wondering how long it'd be before he did.
Yeah. But they still get a steal. Wilson's going to lay it up and one, and that's going to be on Jones. So 36-5 here with Wilson going to the line. Timmy, we may have to figure out some things to occupy some empty air here later in the second half.
Yeah,
you got any good jokes or anything?
I got a few, but I don't know that I can say them on the radio.
Well, we'll talk to Will and see if Will, do we have a beat button like a, what's it called? Yeah, Will can use that. We've never had to use it much, so that'd be good practice for Will.
It would be.
Yeah. So Wilson nails the free throw, and Summertown up 37-35 here. They have backed out of the press, Timmy, as we talked about. Turner with it up top, and it's going to be stolen again by Brazier. She's going to go in. That's going to be missed, but Burleson's got an easy putback for two more. Mount Pleasant does get it into Rogers. Campbell guarding her. She will get it across half court, and there's going to be a ball screen, and that's going to be hit pretty hard. And they're going to get Turner there for not setting her feet there on that screen. It was just pretty much a running block on Campbell. So Mount Pleasant's going to get it back to Summertown. So Campbell's got it up top. Mount Pleasant still in that wide 2-3. Burleson's got it down low. Nice pass there to Wilson, and she lays it in. Rogers breaks the half-court stripe, guarded by Campbell. Knocked away. She's going to get trapped, but she gets it out to Webster. Over to Workman, who's going to miss. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It was Workman.
Into the corner to Brazier. She's got to look from three. Nothing but net. And that's going to send it to 44-5. Campbell's hassling the daylights out of Rogers in the backcourt. And she's going to end up knocking it away, and it's going to go to some. I'm going to tell you something, Timmy. Me and you both played basketball, and, you know, I thought I could handle the ball pretty well. But I'm going to tell you something. If I stepped on the court and I had Campbell guarding me like that, I don't think I could handle the basketball.
It's not just Campbell. It's Brazier's very
aggressive. Oh, yeah, for sure.
They all are. They're all in your face, but they're so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they're moving around a lot quicker. This game has most definitely sped up in the last 10 or 15 years. So I don't know about for you, but.
They've gave the wrong person a look for three, and she's going to drain it. That's somebody you can't leave open. And if you're going to stay in that wide 2-3, you got to utilize it. The whole point of being wide is to get out to those shooters.
Yeah, you got to get out to them. They're starting to shoot the ball a little better.
Yep. Summertown looks like they dropped into that's a half-court trap, it looks like. And that's going to be thrown away.
Thought Brazier might have got a finger on that one. But.
Campbell's got it over to Burleson. Up top to Dimwitty. Brazier's got to look. They're going to have to get out there, and they're not. That one's going to be missed, though. Emma Holler with the board, and she's going to get it to Jones. That's going to be thrown away with an attempted pass to Webster. So Campbell's got it. She's going to walk it up. Dimwitty over to Brazier. Into Wilson. She's got an easy look. Beautiful pass there to Dimwitty, and she's going to lay it up for two more. I'm going to tell you, Wilson is a really good rebounder. She's a good scorer down low, but I'm going to tell you what, Timmy, she's got good vision.
She sees the floor very well.
Yeah, she does.
She rebounds well, too, for her size.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we're talking about a kid that's rebounding out here that might be 5'5".
Well, but, you know, you see her blocking out, too.
Yes.
You know, she's not just up there fighting with 6'3", 6'4" kids. She's in there putting butts on people,
yeah,
you know.
She moves them around, gets them where they want. She gets good position on them, and she does a great job. And she's always had to. Like I said, you know, she's –
well, even
with Burdette here.
You know, according to Clint now, you know, he's coached her, so
it's
her quality and her level of play is widely due to his coaching.
Well, I ain't going to agree with that. I've never seen, But,
so Brazier's got it to Wilson. That one's going to be knocked away, but Campbell's going to come out with it. Brazier's got to look for three. She's going to fire one off the glass. No good. That was a little wild one there, Timmy.
Yeah, she turned that loose a little tough. Summertown gets 5 up to come in.
Campbell's going to fire one from
deep.
From almost in the city limits of Mount Pleasant. And that one's going to roll out. I'm going to tell you something, though,
That would have been the Etheridge city limits, right?
Yeah, close. Yeah, I guess that, let me see, what?
Yeah.
That's
Mount Pleasant's the other way.
I guess we'd be looking toward center, right?
Yeah, that is more center.
Okay. I'm going to tell you something, though, Timmy. When you play a team like this, who's, they're struggling right now. They're not on Summertown's level. We know that. You have so many, when you've played a Wayne County, and Loretta's,
yes.
and you're fighting all game long to get good open looks, and then the next thing you know, you're in a game where
you're wide open.
You're wide open. It's like you're in shock. Schaefer's going to get a board, but she's going to walk. But I've been there before too, Timmy. You play a weaker team, and you're like, it's kind of a shock to you that you catch it and you don't shoot the ball well because you can't even believe, you're out of your rhythm, really.
Yeah. Well, you get used to rushing everything, and then here you're wide open, and you say, okay, take your time, and then when you turn it loose, it's just a different shot. You're not finishing it the same way.
So Mount Pleasant has gotten it across, but this half-court trap of Summertown is just wreaking havoc. So even when they are getting across, it's just they're not able to deal with it.
Mount Pleasant never gets down in that corner, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
They're doing all right with the trap out front, but when they get down in that corner,
they're going to fire it long, and it's stolen by Riggs. And it will stay with Mount Pleasant.
The other thing, Adam, even when we bring our other 5 in, we're still, quick, and they're all over the ball. It's.
Well, and, I was talking about this to somebody the other night in a different game. Regardless of your subs, whoever you bring in, they need to be playing hard basketball.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can't shut off a team. You don't want to embarrass a team. That's not your point, but you don't bring kids in and tell them you don't give 110%.
Yes, no. And that's something about us, too. When we do, when they come in, it is. They're giving 110, 120, percent all the time, and you can tell it.
Yeah. I will say this is one of the longer possessions Mount Pleasant's had as far as holding the basketball. That's going to be kicked out, and that's going to be fired long by number 21. That's going to be Felty. Nothing but air on that one. Into the corner. Riggs is another one you can't leave open, but it's long. Mount Pleasant down with it. They're going to push ahead, and they've got somebody up ahead of the pack. No good on the layup, though, but they had a good look there, Timmy. Here comes Runnels. She's going to look, and that one's going to be tipped by Mount Pleasant. So it'll stay with Summertown. Riggs inbounds to Runnels. She's got a look over to Riggs in the corner. Nice pass there. Laid in by Blackwood. Nice pass there by Riggs. So Jones gets it across. He's going to kick it up top over to Rogers. To Sensat. She's being hassled by Schaefer, and Schaefer's just going to take it away from her and pull up to Burleson, and Burleson's just going to throw it right to number 2 Jones, but then it's stolen. Burleson's got it. She's going to lay it up and miss a layup. Runnels with it. She's going to miss it. Riggs with it. She's hacked. And, yeah, that was a scrum. That's the definition of the word scrum, I guess. That will go on Rogers for Mount Pleasant. That's her second. So Riggs to the line, and she's going to drain the first one. And the second. Mount Pleasant's going to push ahead, and they've got a wide open look, but missed by Felty, and Summertown's back with it. Burleson's got a wide open look. Braley, and she drained it. And that's a young kid, Timmy, that's been playing some good basketball.
Very good.
She had a great game at that Richland tournament. I believe it was against Richland over the holidays, man. She's come a long way. That one's going to be knocked away. But Rogers still going to have it, but she's getting hassled up top by Riggs. She does get it to Jones. That one's going to be fired deep and missed by Felty. And Summertown's back out with it. And here comes Riggs. She's going to attack into that zone and kick out over to Burleson. She's got another look, and she's going to shoot it again. Nothing but air on that one. And Mount Pleasant's got it. Jones has it. She crosses the half-court stripe with it. She's going to get into the lane and fire it up short. No good.
I think Braley got a hand on that one.
Schaefer's way ahead. Nice job there keeping her pivot foot. And she's going to.
Runnels.
Yep, nice dish there to Runnels for 2 more. And Mount Pleasant 6 seconds away from ending the misery of the first half, hopefully. Hopefully nothing happens here, no fouls. That's going to be fired and drained. A long 3 there by Sinsat. So Mount Pleasant has acquired, I believe, that would, that's a 3. Mount Pleasant has gotten 30% of their scoring in the final 3 seconds of the half, team.
Yes.
So that will put an end to this first half. Not much to say, Timmy.
No, not much. I mean, I don't, I don't know where we'll go with that.
I don't either.
But we'll just take a break here with halftime. And
Yep. End of the first half, Summertown leading Mount Pleasant 59-8. We'll be back in about 7 minutes. We'll run over quick stats, Timmy, and then we'll start our second half action. You're listening to Summertown Eagles girls basketball on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union. Not for profit, for service.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg. Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters.
All right, we are back. Fix to start second half action. Summertown with a big 59-8 lead here heading into the third. Scoring for Summertown, Campbell with 11, Frazier with 9, Burleson with 10, 3 for Dinwiddie, 3 for Riggs, 5 for Runnels, 3 for Brayley Burleson, 9 for Wilson, and 4 for Blackwood. So that's where we're at right now. And Summertown's going to have the basketball.
And I tell you what, I got a cover for Kinnick everywhere we go.
He was down there on the phone. I think he was. It sounded like it was important, you know. So Mount Pleasant is going to have the basketball after Schaefer misses the hook shot, but they're going to get a steal, and Riggs going to have it knocked away by Maya Jones.
Adam didn't really think probably starters night is done. They didn't start in the second half, and I would say you're probably these second five that come off that get a lot of playing time in tight games as well. I'd say they're probably going to get maybe half of this, and then you're going to get to see freshmen the rest of the second half.
Yeah, I would believe you're right.
Did somebody not get fouled? They just called a charge. Excuse me.
Well, I thought it was a foul call on Mount Pleasant, but evidently it must have been a charge, and they are going to get Blackwood on the charge call. So Mount Pleasant's going to have it.
Coach Gene did something real funny. Adam, I was down there just talking to Mr. Brian Long at half, and Jeremy walked up and he said, "Anybody in foul trouble?"
And Mount Pleasant's going to get a traveling violation on them. So Summertown will get it. I tell you what I was thinking, and it's probably not great to be thinking this, Clint, but I was talking to somebody outside at half. I don't know if I've ever seen a Summertown girls team reach 100 points in this gym.
Right.
And I'm not saying it will happen tonight, and I don't think it's any intention to try to run up a score. But
who scored that basket
that
for us?
That was Blackwood.
Riley.
Mount Pleasant's going to get it underneath, and that was going to rim out. Blackwood's got it, and she's going to push it across half court. Over to Braley Burleson, who's going to attack to Schaefer. She's going to turn with a jumper, rimming out. And Jones with a rebound for Mount Pleasant. She's going to get it over into the corner, but she does get it out to Sensat, who's going to get it underneath, and that one's going to be missed by number 23, Turner. And here comes Braley Burleson out with it. Nice pass there to Schaefer. She's going to lay it up. But what I was saying, I started thinking about if you've ever seen the movie Semi-Pro.
Right.
Where Jackie Moon, of course, who
offers
corn dogs.
Yeah, corn dogs.
And of course,
then he tries to keep the ball away.
Then he tries to tackle one of his players as the shot goes up when they've got 99 points.
Yeah.
He says, I don't have 100. I don't have that many corn dogs.
Welcome back in, Mr. Timmy Kinnick.
So Mount Pleasant's got it on their end. That's going to be a long three fired, no good by Rogers, and Summertown's got it back. Riggs with it. She's going to attack over to Braley Burleson on the left wing. She's going to spin. Nice move there, and a layup with a left hand by Burleson. That might be one of the most beautiful moves I've seen tonight individually. She's going to attempt a steal and miss it, and I think they're going to get Blackwood there on the foul against Turner.
Well, I see Clint took over my paper. I had to go get on the phone with the guy working on my truck. And he took it over, and everything's jacked up. We're missing scores. I got fouls that ain't here.
Well, we've only had two, and Burleson's going to get an easy steal and lay it up. Well, I can tell you, Timmy, not much in the game has changed since you've.
That didn't change much.
I can promise you that. So.
No, I'm going to get in trouble when I go to doing stats because I noticed we're missing somebody's score. I don't know who scored it there, but.
Blackwood's going to get an easy steal off the half-court trap, and Mount Pleasant's going to get a timeout. We'll take it with them. Summertown leading 69-8 here with 4:44 left in the third. You're listening to Summertown Girls Basketball on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more.
All right, we're back. A quick score update. Lawrence County is traveling to Tullahoma tonight for a big district game there, and they are trailing Tullahoma 33-18, a 15-point lead for Tullahoma with around 3 minutes left in the third. And we know firsthand, Timmy, how good a team that Lawrence County team is.
Yes.
Tullahoma really jumping out on them right now. So we'll keep you updated on that one as it gets deeper into the game. Mount Pleasant has gotten to the free throw line with the foul on Schaefer. But Addison Workman will miss the first free throw. She'll get one more. And that one's good. Webster, number 33, will be checking in for Mount Pleasant. She will come in for Sensat. So Summertown with a basketball. Mount Pleasant still in the 2-3. That'll go over to Burleson. She's going to kick down low to Schaefer. Schaefer's kicking out to Runnels for a wide open three. Look, rims out. But Schaefer's going to get a board, and she's going to get hacked. And she should go to the line for two.
Should
Timmy
be on Webster.
Yep, and we do have looks like our clock has started running. Schaefer will miss the first one as it's going to roll off.
Got an update on the Loretta-Giles County game. They're up 35-15. Loretta's leading that game.
Schaefer will miss the second one as well, and Mount Pleasant's got it. It's going to be kicked down low to Webster, and it's going to go off her fingertips back to Summertown. I mentioned, Timmy, we do have a running clock now. With 2 minutes 40 seconds left, so the rest of this game should motor by fairly quickly.
2:40 left in the third.
We do have some.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out numbers.
That'll be Busby. Busby, number 23, that's checked in. Gabby Long as well. Riggs is going to fire a three ball long, no good. And Felty's going to come out with it for Mount Pleasant, but knocked away. Mount Pleasant's going to keep it, though, with a runner in the lane. Good. And that'll be by Jones. Gabby Long with it over to Blackwood. She's going to get into the lane for a nice layup. She's going to put that one in.
Who was that, Blackwood?
Yep, that's Blackwood. Turner with it. She's going to get trapped, and she's going to throw it away, and Schaefer's got it. She's going to push up ahead to Riggs, over to Busby, who's going to miss a three, but that's going to be rebounded by Gabby Long up and in. And we are going to have some more subs coming in.
It'll be Olivia Woods and Heatherly.
Yeah, so Woods and Heatherly into the game. Mount Pleasant's got it across. They're going to get a foul there on Busby, reaching in. That's going to be an attack in the lane missed by Turner. And that's going to go out of bounds. But it will stay with Mount Pleasant. They're going to get it in. That's going to be Jones with it up top. She's trapped, but she picks up her dribble, but she does get rid of it. Turner with it up top, being hassled by Busby. And she's going to throw it away to Blackwood, who's going to have an easy breakaway layup up and in for two more. 20 seconds here remaining in the third. Mount Pleasant trapped up top again, and they're going to get a foul, I believe it looks like on Woods. Our clock is still running. And this one should be ending here shortly. 5 seconds remaining. Knocked out by Blackwood, out of bounds. And that's the end of the third quarter. Pretty uneventful, but Summertown with a 64-point advantage here, 75-11. You're listening to Summertown Girls Basketball on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
All right. Start of the fourth quarter, one more quick update. At the end of the third, Tullahoma leading Lawrence County girls 43-30. So if Lawrence County's going to pull this one out, they're going to have to make up 13 points here in the fourth quarter. Summertown with a quick steal to Gabby Long for 2 more. Mount Pleasant's going to get it across half court over into the corner to Sensat, and that's going to be stolen by Long. She's got some people up ahead. If she looks, she's going to fire a baseball pass. Down low to Blackwood, up and in.
It's a good move by Blackwood.
Yeah. That was Blackwood. So Mount Pleasant with it. That will be Felty who's going to bring it across with Busby hassling her, and she's just going to take the basketball from her and go to lay it up. She's going to get hacked, and should go to the line for 2. I tell you, Timmy, I was watching a little bit of that Tullahoma-Lawrence County game, during our breaks. Tullahoma's pressuring Lawrence County full court, and they are tall and long. And it seems like they're really giving Lawrence County really hassling them, their length and everything. Something, honestly, as good as this Summertown team is, we don't have a lot of, as far as height and length. So. But if you're beating that Lawrence County team, you've got to be a pretty good basketball team.
Yes, you do. And if you can stay with them full court as quick as they are.
Yep. Blackwood got a finger on that one. And here comes Busby back with it. She's going to nice pass underneath. Woods is going to go up, I think, and she's going to get hacked.
Yeah, I think she was fouled on the first move.
Yeah,
but
I agree. So Olivia Woods goes to the free throw line here. That foul will be on Felty. That's her first. That one's going to roll off. Mount Pleasant looks like they're sending 5 new fresh faces into the game. Woods' second free throw is short. That's going to be off Webster, out of bounds, and it should stay with Summertown, and it will. Busby inbounding. Having trouble finding somebody. She does get it in. Long's going to fire a long 3. No good. Rebounded by Heatherly, and it's going to be a jump ball with Webster, but it'll stay with Summertown. Into Woods, over into the corner, and that's going to be a 3, in and out. Webster down with it. Here comes Jones. She's going to get trapped in front of the Mount Pleasant bench, and she's going to throw it off of Busby. Inbounding is Turner. She's going to get it into Jones in the backcourt. Over to Webster. Webster down low, knocked out. And that will go to
she's going to
Summertown.
Yeah, it was a foul.
Yeah, they are going to get a pushing foul there on Mount Pleasant. Busby with it for Summertown, bringing it across. Over to Blackwood. Woods picks up her dribble to Busby. Over to Heatherly. Excuse me. Woods with it. Over into the corner. That's going to be fired by Gabby Long. And here comes Turner out with it. She's going to attack the full length of the court, and she's going to travel one too many steps. We do have a running clock, as we mentioned a little bit ago. We are inside of 3:40 left in this game, and that clock is rolling. Woods with it. She's going to bring it across. Over to Long. Woods is going to have a wide open look, and that one's going to be missed, and Mount Pleasant comes out with it. And they are going to get a foul call here, I think, on Long, but we'll see. And that will be. Jones attacks. That's going to be a 3 fired up by number 3, Fletcher, who's in the game.
Right,
no
with
good.
another rebound.
Yeah.
That's a good pass by her. That's good. Seeing the floor well.
Yeah. I'll tell you something, too. You know, Mount Pleasant has had a rough night, but the young Webster girls come in, and she's cleared the boards well.
She has.
She's done some things down low to kind of help this team a little bit, get something going. Summertown's going to get a trap up top, and that's going to be on Turner.
Got a foul.
Yeah.
Should be a 1-and-1. Okay, give that to Busby. Yeah.
So Ashley Turner will go to the line for Mount Pleasant for a 1-and-1. Off the back of the rim, and here comes Woods out with it. And I think they're going to get Turner for a push against Long. Busby with it up top for Summertown. Over to Long. Woods has got another wide open look for 3, and that one's going to go in and out. I thought that was in, Timmy.
That ball went almost halfway through the net and then spit back out.
For sure. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball, and that will stay with Summertown. Mount Pleasant has went to a man-to-man now for the first time tonight that I've noticed. Woods is going to get called for a walk. Jones walking it up for Mount Pleasant. Fletcher's going to have a look. She's going to dump it down low to Webster, who's going to lay it in. Blackwood's going to attack baseline, kick in the corner. That's going to be another 3 missed by Woods. Short.
Webster with another rebound.
Yep. She's done a good job for them. You know, she's something you can build on. She's been a bright spot for them tonight, I think. That one's going to be a nice attack there, but missed by number 20. That'll be Holler. Gabby Long with it for Summertown. She's going to dump to Heatherly, who's going to fire one up and miss, and she's going to get blasted by Webster.
No, they just called that a jump ball.
Really?
Yes, they called that a jump ball. So the clock's going to run out before we get it in here. But
well, I don't like. I normally would complain, but maybe not a bad call in this situation. Team. That was going to be fired, a rocket off the glass, and that will be it. So Mount Pleasant comes to Summertown and takes it on the chin tonight, team. It's about kind of what we were expecting. You know, we mentioned the score with the Loretta game. This is pretty comparable. I've got 81-11 as the final. Yes. They haven't taken it off the scoreboard, but Summertown does what they're supposed to do tonight. Comes in here, doesn't really shoot the ball great in the first half, really. In my opinion, Timmy, they don't really shoot the ball well all night.
No, they didn't. They didn't shoot the ball all well, you know,
yep.
as well as they can. They do.
I agree.
But I kind of got some stats here if you kind of want to go
yes,
over
sir,
them.
I'm
Summertown,
ready.
I mean, for Mount Pleasant, I mean, they had 11. Workman had 6 of them. Jones had 2. Sunset had 3. and Webster had 2. Now you go to Summertown side, and I think we've got everybody on the bench with a score. Campbell had 11, Grazer had 9, Burleson had 12, Dinwiddie with 3, Riggs with 3, Reynolds with 5. Schaefer with 4. Riley Burleson with 5. Wilson had 9. And you got Riley Blackwood had 10. Busby had 2. And Long had 4. But I tell you, talking about something to build on. That's something I watched tonight. She got to play a lot more tonight than she usually does. But Riley Blackwood, with her seeing the floor and some of the stuff she done late in that game, I know we was playing Mount Pleasant, but I mean she ended up with 10 points that game, and a lot of them was hard work for points. She had a lot of rebounds.
Oh yeah.
And I mean she was one of the first girls that come off the bench and ended up playing the whole game, you know. But I think that's something to build on.
Oh,
for
for
she's
sure.
one of our sophomores. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
seeing stuff out of that, some of them sophomores and some of the freshmen that come in late. I mean, that just goes to show you, you know, we're just going to continue to get a little better here over the next, you know, in my mind, over the next 3 years.
Oh, I agree.
We're just going to continue to grow. We are losing some key parts this year in Dinwiddie and Wilson. But, you know, I think we've got girls coming up behind them that's willing to come out and give 150%. And, you know,
well, and I think losing Ainsley Burleson that's
huge. I mean, you lose Ainsley. I was going to bring her up, but you know, when you lose Ainsley, you know, but you're losing the 3 seniors.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that you're looking at when they come back is you've got some freshmen and sophomores that ain't scared to shoot the ball. No. You know, I mean, Busby's going to turn it loose. You've got Woods is going to turn it loose. You know, and that's huge.
Well, what was the young lady we lost last year down low that was such a force?
Burdette. Yes.
But I'll tell you something, though, Timmy, you know, we had her last year, and she's definitely a force underneath. I mean, I told somebody this year, told somebody a few weeks ago, if you put Burdette on this team right now, I don't know if there's anybody. I mean, I think they roll.
Yes, I do too. With the speed that we've got out front and stuff, but I mean, to be honest, I love Burdette to death. I mean, I always have. Respected her dad a lot. I mean, she's a great player. But with the speed that we're playing this year, I think Burdette would have struggled some. But, you know, she would have been the force down low that we don't have. You know,
but
right
one
now.
thing I'll say, though, you know, you were talking about Blackwood. You know, when you add Schaefer into the mix, you know, one Burdette. But if you think of like Blackwood and Schaefer, who are bigger body kids, stronger, bigger athletic kids, you know, that could be a form of one dominant player having those two solid kids down low.
That you can rotate in there and have them, you know, if you can get them both on the floor some way at the same time. You know, I see it not this year, but, you know, with the 3 seniors we got, because like there again, we've got Reese Wilson playing down low. That's, you know, I'll say it 1,000 times, for her size, it's unreal to watch her play in the paint. I mean, it really is. I mean, I've watched her do it now for 2 years, 3 years. You know, she was Burdette's backup last year.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, you know, you went from 6 foot strong to 5'5" that was stronger.
Yep.
You know, in my mind, she would move kids better than Burdette did last year. You know, it was. So.
Well, we've got our boys matchup coming up. I will tell you, in my opinion, Timmy, I think this should be a really good game. Mount Pleasant pushed Loretta to the limits. I think they ended up losing by 6 or 7, but it was a pretty tight, competitive game throughout at Mount Pleasant. So I'm expecting this to be a really competitive basketball game.
You know, these guys are athletic. You know, they're going to get up and down the floor and they're going to run you. They're going to run you as hard as they can for the whole game. So. Well, and they've got a couple of shooters. I got a couple of guys that can shoot it too.
I watched them in that Christmas term, you know, at Richland that we went to, and I'll tell you what, they're really well coached too.
They are.
I think they're fundamentally sound. I think, and their coaching staff does a great job. So I think this could be a really highly competitive basketball game. And if Summertown doesn't come out ready to play tonight, these young men, they might take a loss tonight, because I think this Mount Pleasant team is well capable of winning this basketball game.
Absolutely.
For sure. Well, we'll take a break. I don't know who will be with you next. I think we're going to let Mr. Clint. If it's all right with you, Timmy, let Clint take my place. You do such a great job.
I do a great job. I think I'm going to sit back and watch this one and let you do this, and I'll thump y'all in the ear every now and then when I hear you say something right.
Well, one way or another,
we'll be back.
2 of the 3 of us will be back for action on this. We'll be back in about 8 minutes to start this matchup. We appreciate it, guys. Stay tuned for more boys basketball here shortly.
Kelly, now to Schaefer. That one is off the face of Williams and down. Kelly's second assist, second kill for Schaefer. Brazier, Kelly, now to Schaefer, and that thunderous kill is down and in. First point of the game for Summertown. Kelly to Schaefer, and that one will fall in. Kelly, now to Schaefer. That one's down. Kelly, now to Schaefer. And that one's in. Cole, now back to Williams. Blocked down and in by Abby Jo Schaefer. Cole, Rose, blocked and down. Sheepwood blocked down and in by Schaefer. Block number 8. Kelly to Schaefer. That one's in. To serve it up, it's over. Dug out by Williams. Down by Abby Jo Schaefer. Her 11th kill. Kelly to Schaefer. That one's down by Brazier. Kelly. And slammed home by Abby Jo Schaefer. Kelly setting up Schaefer. That one's in. Kelly setting up Schaefer. And down. 6th kill of the game from Abby Jo Schaefer. Kelly to Schaefer. And down. Setting up Cheapwood. Blocked by Schaefer. Now to Kinley Cheapwood over the net. Dug up by Schaefer. Kelly now back to Schaefer. And down. Schaefer with kill number 12. Kelly to Schaefer. And down. Kelly now to Schaefer. And that falls in. Kelly now to Burleson. Dug up by Cole. Now at the net. And Schaefer sends it down. Kelly to Schaefer, and can't be handled. Dug out by Burleson, over to Gracie Kelly, now to Abby Jo Schaefer, and that one's down and in. Just like that, Summertown now to a quick 1-0 lead. Kelly here. Now to Schaefer, and Dover, great job there. Schaefer sends it right back, and it's down. So good effort by Loretto, but Abby Jo Schaefer slams it down. Franklin, Weathers, blocked down by Abby Jo Schaefer and in. Abby Jo Schaefer comes up with her second block of the game. Franklin setting up Purcell, blocked down. That one's going to fall in. Abby Jo Schaefer with her 4th block of the game. Over to Gracie Kelly. Schaefer over the net. That one falls in. J.C. Franklin. Now to Alyssa Green. Her shot is blocked down and in. Now to Robertson. Blocked down and in by Abby Jo Schaefer. To Gracie Kelly. Now to Abby Jo Schaefer. That one's on the back line and in. Franklin. Dally Weathers. Blocked down and in by Abby Jo Schaefer. Schaefer picks up her 9th block. Out by Burleson. Kelly to Abby Jo Schaefer. That one falls in. To Jones. Here to Higgins. Slaps it over. Sent back it down. Park serves it up. Dug out by Burleson. Kelly. Schaefer. That one's down. Dug out by Brazier. Kelly. Schaefer slaps it down. Setting up Higgins. Blocked. And down by Abby Jo Schaefer. It's a 2-point lead. Summertown. Dimwitty. Kelly. Schaefer. Higgins can't handle it. It's a 1-point game. Serve it up. Dug out by Norwood. Jones over to Higgins. Blocked down and in. Summertown with a 2-point lead.
Take it over, Abby Jo. Let's go. Sure, it's fun to watch you when you're having fun, kid.
Kelly feeding Schaefer and down, and they lead by 3, 19-16. Schaefer
got to leave that one alone.
Schaefer down and in. Lady Eagles lead by 5. Gonna set up Parks, blocked. Dug out by Ayers. Jones now over to Higgins. Sends it over, sent back, down and in! Abby Jo Schaefer does it again. They're a point away. Higgins now dug out by Brazier. Kelly. Schaefer. That was down! Lady Eagles take it. 25-16. Dimwitty. Kelly. Schaefer blocked again. Dug out by Dimwitty. Kelly. Schaefer slaps it over, down and in! Back, dug out by Brazier. Kelly. Now to Schaefer. That one's down. We're tied at 2. Dug out by Brazier. Kelly. Schaefer. That one's down. We're tied at 10.
Excellent play by Abby Jo Schaefer. Set from Kelly. And Abby Jo Schaefer. Abby Jo Schaefer. And put down for the Summertown points. Eagle High School 20-18. Loretto with the advantage, but Summertown coming out. Smart play at net by Abby Jo Schaefer. Takes advantage. Abby Jo Schaefer. Her 10th kill. What a nice play there from Summertown as Abby Jo Schaefer with the kill off the perfect set from Gracie Kelly. Blocked at net, and set number 2 goes to Summertown as Abby Jo Schaefer with the big-time block in the middle of the court. And that's hammered down by Abby Jo Schaefer. Cool. Abby Jo Schaefer again, and blocked at net by Schaefer.
That was very nice.
Schaefer. Schaefer. Again. Schaefer. For the 3rd time in program history, the Summertown Eagles are your state champions.
The best I remember about the field, John Cook was the one that kind of designed the way it faced.
Back then, most everybody had a skin infield.
You know, we had the sand infield.
It was dirt infield. It wasn't grass infield then.
And grass on the infield, we didn't even know what that was. If we played at a field that had grass, we was like amazed.
We played on a dirt infield, so you didn't have grass infield at the time.
Had to drag the whole thing to get it smoothed out, ready to go. It was a little bit more difficult on rainy days to get it ready to play on. We've done everything from spread sawdust to actually burning the field off to try to dry it up.
Rainy games and stuff, we'd burn it off sometimes.
No, you did not pay to get in ball games at that time.
Dirt infield, obviously. Post in the outfield, the foul pole was maybe 5 feet high.
Must be that one.
These two.
All right, I'm on it. Now, which one are you? Talk to me now. All right. Well, I can't hear you. I don't know if Will can. Me off. I'm good. Leave 3 alone.
Now I'm on. How's that?
All right.
There you go. What just happened?
Summertown won the tip. They missed a shot. Now on the ensuing, McClure goes up. His shot's no good. Summertown get it back. Grayson Burleson for 3. Too long. Rebound Hayden Holt. He's going to give up to the point guard and Kevin Cooper, and here comes Mount Pleasant. Look for a different game in this one as we saw in the girls' game. Both teams very athletic. This men's district here, I think it's one of those districts, Timmy, that anybody on a given night can beat anybody.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's Mount Pleasant game. These boys, the boys' games are going to be pretty good this year.
Up top to number 23, McClure. His three-pointer up and good. That's Jaden McClure. Mount Pleasant with an early lead. Pig over to Campbell. Now in the corner to Burleson. That's Grayson. Driving baseline. Reverse up and in. That'll get Summertown on the board. Trims the lead to 1. Now Campbell's going to come away with a steal on the other end. Hayden Holt's going to tip in there and knock it away. They're going to say it goes off of Holt. That'll keep it with Summertown off the turnover. I want to give a big shout out to Adam Lindsay. Thank you for doing the play-by-play in the girls game. Also, do want to give a big shout out, Timmy, to our new band director and our band. They sound fantastic.
It's a different group.
Campbell, pump fakes, drives in the lane, shot up, won't go, and the referee's going to tag him with a walk before that could happen. If he's going to call that one, we're going to see a lot of those tonight.
A lot of them. Yeah, I don't know that that's a walk.
But it couldn't happen on a better night because their sound system I've been griping about for 2 years. It finally went kaput tonight. So it was a good night for our band to be here and be loud.
Let's see if we can't take up some donations and
That's
get
right.
a new system put in this thing.
Back to Mount Pleasant. Cooper with it. In the corner, Nick Brown back up top to Cooper. Now over to McClure. His jumper at the elbow, no good. Rebound Weston Pig. Pig gives to Coleman. Here comes Campbell. He's crossed timeline. Up top to Pig. Picks his dribble up. Now feed the high post to Kurt. Kurt Burleson drives in. Shot up, gets blocked. And now we're going to get a foul. That should send Kurt to the line to shoot a couple. Coach can't believe it. He had 2 people on him. One might have got the block. The other one shoved him to the ground.
Yeah, it's going to be Kevin Cooper with that foul.
Don't know a final for Loretta, but I do know the Lady Cats. They just fell to the Tullahoma Lady Cats at Tullahoma. So Lawrence County has picked up their second district loss in back-to-back games.
I like to see Kurt going strong to the basket right there, Clint, like he just did.
First one no good by Kurt. Second one, it's good. That'll tie it up at 3. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Cooper, he's crossed the timeline. Summertown starting out in a man. Jackson Bennett on Cooper. Cooper fed the high post to Jaden McClure. Now fed down low to, Jaden's just going to take it all the way in.
Took it.
He's going to come kiss it off the glass. He's got all 5 points from Mount Pleasant. Now Campbell open for 3. In and out, no good. Fight for the rebound. Pig comes in there and takes it away. Gives out to Grayson. Grayson drives in. Layup, no good. Kurt with a rebound. Kurt up, no good, but Kurt's fouled again. That'll send Kurt back to the line to shoot 2 more. And I do like what that coach just did right then. Instead of griping that maybe that wasn't a foul or not, he just told his team he gave up 3 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. First one by Kurt. Good. Trims it to 1. He's got 1 more coming. Second one rolls around and good. Thought he'd fade away a little too much on that one.
Yeah, he's got a little fade away on his free throws.
Now Summertown's going to get a steal on the press, but then Grayson Burleson's going to throw it right to Cooper, and they're going to take it right back. Burleson was trying to feed Campbell on the opposite block. Now what's our call now?
Yeah, he carried the ball.
Gotcha.
I mean, he done a complete pivot, and the ball never touched the ground. He just took it in his hand and come with it, so that's a turnover.
5-5 here early. 5 minutes to go in the first. Campbell with it, top of the key. Trying to feed Pig at the high post, throws it to Holt. Holt gives over to Brown. Brown's going to drive in. Campbell going to strip it away. Brown did a good job there, just tipping it right back to Cole, who was standing out of bounds, and that's going to get the call.
I guess if it hits him before it hits out of bounds, if he's out of bounds, it's on him.
I guess so. Either way, they've got it. That's Cooper to McClure up top. Now fed down low to Nick Brown. He's got a seal. Shot up won't go. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. They're going to say that goes off Brown. I kind of thought that went off Kurt.
I did too.
And Loretta is at Giles County is at Loretta. Well, I don't have a score yet from the girls. I would say they won pretty handily as Grayson Burleson finishes a 3-pointer. Put Summertown on top, 8-5. Should be an interesting boys game. Giles County and Loretta men, just like we've got here. Holt with it, right wing, fed down low. Jaden McClure getting Cooper on the cut, but he throws it behind him. Now Cooper tracks it down, driving a baseline. We're going to get a blocking foul. We'll see who they tack that with.
That's going to be Kurt. He hooked him pretty good with his leg as he come by. Be his first and the team's first.
McClure up, no good. Rebound, Pig. Pig gives up to Grayson. Grayson Burleson. Crossing over in the corner to Bennett. Bennett going to give up to Pig. Pig driving, pumps, goes in on the paint, tries the reversal, gets his rebound, puts it back up and in. Kind of passed it to himself off the bottom of the rim there, Timmy, and finished the basket for two.
It's a good play.
Summertown applying the pressure now on their half-court trap. They break it, does Mount Pleasant. Nick Brown, three-pointer up, no good, but Hayden Holt there for the backside rebound. He'll go up and off the glass and good. Timmy, I remember me and you did the call last year, Summertown boys at Mount Pleasant. Hayden Holt, I think he had about 30.
He did. He can shoot it. And I was fixing to bring it up. He's most definitely a shooter.
Grayson Burleson goes in a little wild in the paint as Kevin Cooper does a good job setting up there to take up the charge, and the charge is the call. So I'll turn it back over to Mount Pleasant. Is that Grayson? That's just his first, Timmy?
Yes, team second.
So both Burleson cousins both have one foul apiece, and those are the two for Summertown. Have to get some mopping duties on the floor.
See the ref trying to take care of it. That's pretty nice.
Yep. Remind everybody, join us this coming Friday night live from Giles County. You'll have Will, Timmy, Adam, and myself all working that one. I think we're just going to bring 3 headsets and all of us. We'll try to do it like we did at Collinwood. That was a fun broadcast.
It was.
Nick Brown splits the defense, drives in, layup up and good. Trims the lead back to 1. Nick Brown just beat the whole Summertown trap by himself. Pig gets away with a walk, but he gives up to Kurt. Now back to Pig. Now Grayson. Pump the 3. Drive in, stutter steps, off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Cole's got it. Cole goes up. It gets blocked by McClure. Now Grayson has it. He goes up. It's no good. Grayson gets it again. He goes up. It is good. Summertown winning the battle, getting a lot of offensive rebounds, keeping things alive, and they've got a 3-point lead. Brown down low to McClure. That's Jakara McClure. Trims the lead back to 1. Campbell. Stutter steps, goes in. No call, no charge, no foul. Just going to say it goes out of bounds off Cole. Turn it back over to Mount Pleasant. You know what? We call players out a lot, and Cole, he's busted his tail, but I believe he should have kicked that in the corner to an open Grayson Burleson. Yep. Nick Brown splits the defense. Jumper at the elbow won't go. McClure gets a rebound. His shot won't go. Pig clears that rebound. Here comes Summertown on the other end. Burleson driving baseline. Spins around off the glass. Good. Good take by Grayson Burleson. Puts Summertown back on top by 3. They're getting ready to get things underway at Loretta. I don't think their girls' game was very close, Timmy, but they probably didn't have a running clock in the third quarter, so we're probably a little bit ahead of them. Looks like right now we're about 7 minutes ahead of them.
Hayden Holt with another drive and 2 down there.
Holt finished the basket, as Timmy said. Now Pig's got it in the corner for Summertown. Grayson, 3 from Gene McBee Court logo. It's no good. But Leighton Sherman, who's checked in, gets it. Now Sherman from 3 in the corner. It's no good. Pig with about his 12th rebound here in this first quarter.
Good.
And he's fouled by Holt as he's trying to clear it out. Summertown will be inbounding under their own goal.
Trying to find the number. It's number 12.
I think now they've got it right. So here we go. Campbell to inbound. Feeds up top Sherman. Sherman to Kurt. Gonna let the 3 fly. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound Jaden McClure. Ball gets kicked by Campbell. He's gonna turn it back, keep it with Mount Pleasant.
You know, there's that stat. We've just talked about Cole kicking the basketball on the radio before.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'd like to know how many times during the season he does get a foot on the ball.
It seems like if he doesn't get to steal, he's going to make it tough on you just to get rid of it.
Yes.
McClure's got it at the elbow. Doesn't shoot that shot. Now they're going to try to force feed one down to Holt. Burleson's going to take it away. Kurt Burleson up to Leighton. Leighton Sherman picks his dribble up, gives back to Kurt. Kurt driving the paint, drives in, floater, rolls around. Good. Good take by Kurt Burleson. Extends the lead back to 3, 16-13, favor of Summertown. Nick Brown up top to Cooper. Cooper to high post. Fed to Jakari McClure. His jumper at the elbow, no good. Rebound, Cole Campbell. He gives up to Grayson. Here comes Grayson. He had Sherman in the corner, but didn't get it to him. Tries to force feed one down to Pig, and it gets intercepted. Hayden Holt driving in, reverse left-hand, reverse layup up and under, and it's good. He's fouled. That will send Holt to the line for the and one and a chance to tie it up with 52.3 seconds to go here in the first.
So they got Cole Campbell with that foul. Be his first.
Micah Dale has checked in. He's going to give Kevin Cooper a break. Free throw no good by Holt. Pig with a rebound. Summertown leads at 16-15. Got a big man set to check in, Gavin Alderson. For Mount Pleasant. Grayson with it. Just holding it. Now feeds over to Cole. Looks like Summertown's going to try to hold for the last shot maybe. They almost throw it in the stands.
Glad Grayson's 6'5".
Grayson's just going to hold it on his hip and let the clock tick. Looks like Mount Pleasant's going to let him. Cole, feed down low to Pig. Pig, scoop, up, off the glass,
Man,
good, and he's fouled. Oh, they called a charge.
Like, what?
She called a charge on Weston Pig.
How do you?
Weston was at the foul line ready to shoot the and one, and they call a charge on Weston Pig. Oh, my goodness. I thought he had an and one opportunity. Turns out Mount Pleasant's going to get the ball back with 16 seconds.
He never touched him. The guy just hooked his arm as he went up. I don't know.
So we're going to get a foul on Weston, his first. Holt for three in the corner, side of the rim, no good. 5 seconds. Grayson's got it, and he's pushing. Splits the defense, drives in, reverse, up, good. Good take by Grayson Burleson. Puts Summertown back on top by 3. As time expires in the first, we'll take a break and be right back. Stay with us on the Exports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
All right, so I say we all, me and Timmy especially, think Weston Pig kind of got hosed on the call there.
Yeah, he got hosed.
I thought he had an and one opportunity, but either way, Mount Pleasant's going to miss a shot. Grayson Burley's going to take it all the way in, make the layup right at the buzzer. Summertown leads at 18-15 as we start the second quarter, and Weston Pig just got a clean steal. Mr. Referee just called the quickest jump ball I've ever had. So instead of us getting a steal, we're going to get the ball on the jump ball, which is okay except you lose the next one. Campbell's got it, and he's crossed timeline. Over to Pig. Pig down low to Grayson at the high post. Shot up won't go, but he's fouled. That'll send Grayson Burleson the line to shoot 2.
See if they're going to give this one 2. There's no Nick Brown.
Free throw goes in and out and back in and then back out. It's no good on the first one. Grayson's got one more. It's good. 19-15 is your score. Just underway here in the second quarter. Dale with it, top of the key. Over in the corner to Holt. Holt back up top to Dale. Drives in the paint. Ball gets stripped. Now Grayson's got it. Let's see if he tries to dunk. And he does. Grayson Burleson going to slam it home on the fast break from the feed by Kurt Burleson. Extends the lead to 6, 21-15. Now Alderson is checked in. He's got it to high post. Now up top to Nick Brown. Now Holt with it. Right wing. Now to Jaden McClure. Trying to feed on the baseline. Sherman comes in there, tips it away. Three-pointer up, no good. But McClure gets the rebound, goes up. First attempt, no good. Gets the second rebound. It is good. Tell you, McClure's a good-looking kid.
He is. He's very athletic.
Three-pointer. Cole Campbell left all alone. He's going to bury it. Good answer there by Coleman. Extends the lead to 7. 24-17 is your score.
And just about guarantee you this kid plays football too.
Pig got it. He's pushing a fast break. Right-hand floater, no good. Grayson there for the tip drill. Put it up and in. Going to get a timeout by Mount Pleasant. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Summertown Basketball on the Exports Network.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. The Mount Pleasant's ball coming out of the timeout. Summertown leads at 26-17. Alderson left alone to high post. His shot no good. Pig clears another rebound. He's getting hounded by Holt. Going to throw it off Holt's foot and go out of bounds. Sometimes got to do a better job than that. Grayson's got to get over here where he can get him the ball.
They got to spread it a little bit. Now they're going to press us right here.
And I was wondering how long it would take.
Yeah, they're going man.
Summertown breaks it pretty easily as Kurt Burleson just comes up, catches it at the half-court line. Now he's going to feed it in the corner. Sherman open for 3. 2 on. Kurt Burleson with a rebound. He brought it back down, and that enabled Holt to tie it up. I would have liked to see Kurt just catch it there and keep it there and just stay up with it. But he did have to reset. That'll get Jackson Bennett up. Let's see who he gets. 26-17 is your score. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Hayden Holt with it. Open for 3. Got it.
And that kid can shoot it.
Pig getting shoved in the back. That'll be on number 3, Ryan Benderman, who's just checked in. Bennett going to check back in. He's going to get Leighton Sherman a break. Grayson's got it. Let's see. Mount Pleasant just playing full court man right now as Cooper's all over Grayson. He ends off to Bennett. Bennett to Kurt at the high post. Shot up. Good. Good floater by Kurt Burleson. Puts the lead back to 8. They lead at 28-20. Holt for 3 again. Bounces out. Kurt with a rebound.
We're going to have to get to this Holt out there. I'm telling you, he gets hot. He's going to give us problems.
Grayson Burleson crossing over. Spinning in, turnaround, jumper, back of the iron, no good. Cole Campbell with a rebound, getting a hack. Shot goes up, ball gets blocked out of bounds. Whoa, they're going to say it's got to be one or the other, Mr. Rev.
Yeah, there's no way that's either a foul or it's blocked by Mount Pleasant out of bounds.
But either way, that'll get Alderson. He'll take a break. He'll come back out, as will Benderman. Cooper with it, top of the key. Feed down low, ball gets tipped, deflected off of Brown. Bennett comes out of there with it for Summertown. He's cross timeline, gives over to Campbell. Campbell down to the high post to Grayson. Floater, turnaround, no good. Rebound Holt from Mount Pleasant. Here comes Holt. Not very good defense there by Kurt.
That was...
You can't take a charge while you're running.
Yeah, no, that was.
So that'll be Kurt's second one with 4:43 to go here in the first half. We'll see how long.
Gonna get him a break right there, too.
Here's where you can't have Grayson pick up a second one.
Yeah.
Cooper over to Holt. Ball gets tipped, deflected, stolen. Campbell stripped it. Now he's going to give it right back. Fed down low. Nick Brown up off the glass. No good, but he gets his rebound. Summertown going to foul now Brown as he goes up on that shot. That'll send Nick Brown on the line to shoot 2.
That's going to be Cole Campbell's second.
First one up, good by Brown. And as Timmy said, that's big. That's Cole's second one. I don't think against this pressure, I don't think Coach Long can play without him trying to break a press. But Cole's definitely got to be smart on defense and telling a Campbell not to be aggressive.
That's hard to do.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Well, you might as well forget it. He's going to play aggressive.
Backdoor cut, Bennett. Going to clear it back out. Feeds up top. Leighton Sherman, who's checked back in, gives to Campbell. Campbell finds a seam, loses the handle of it, but gets it back, goes off the glass, no good. Summertown had no rebounders there after that one. Nick Brown going to take it, go coast to coast, shot up, good, and the foul. They're going to say that's on Pig. That'll be Pig's second. Number 25, Harden Hughes. He's going to check in, give Hayden Holt a break. Mount Pleasant has trimmed it to 4. Free throw no good by Brown. Grayson Burson gets the rebound, gives up to Pig. Pig over in the corner to Bennett. Bennett going to clear the top of the key. Now what are we going to get? Looks like we're going to get a foul on Harden Hughes, just holding Pig, I guess, in the paint. Summertown inbounds right at the scores table. Campbell going to throw it too high. Burleson couldn't handle it. Now Brown's going to come away with a steal. Burleson going to block it. Now the ball gets tipped, deflected around. Bennett comes out there with it somehow. Sherman up to Pig. Ball gets kicked by Hughes. Going to go way up into the Mount Pleasant crowd. So keep it with Summertown. Now Kurt Burleson going to check back in. He does have the 2 fouls.
He's going to give Pig a break, which he's got 2.
I would say you probably see Kurt maybe if you can get a score, maybe a timeout by Coach Long since he hadn't used one yet. Maybe get him right back out, use him for offense and defense.
Yeah, you got Pig with 2 too, and I think you got to have one of them 2 guys in the game for rebounds. I mean, I don't.
All right, so Campbell with it. Hands off to Jackson Bennett. Bennett going to clear the top of the key over to Leighton Sherman. Stutter steps, now gives back up top. Grayson Burleson with it at the logo. Now Campbell, right wing, got the count on. He's going to dribble the top. Gives over to Bennett. Bennett looking for Grayson, but they're doubling down on him. Now Campbell. Step back, 3, up. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound, Leighton Sherman. Had the shot, but he's going to hand it to Burleson. Kurt couldn't finish the floater. Now Nick Brown's got it, and he's pushing. Stutter step, Euro step, gets blocked. Now Campbell's got it, and he's pushing. Summertown's got numbers if they'll recognize it. Now Bennett open for 3. Back of the iron, now hits the back bar. They didn't call it.
Call nothing.
But then Grayson misses the putback. Now we're going to get a foul.
They either going to let them play or they ain't. I mean, I don't know. That's 1-1.
That's on Leighton Sherman.
Leighton Sherman.
Series of bad luck there for Summertown. Update from the barn. Giles County leads it 14-10 in the first quarter at Loretta. Hayden Holt going to check back in, as will Jaden McClure. Cooper and Jakari McClure will take a break. Free throw by Benderman, no good. Summertown was beat on position, but luckily Grayson tipped it out of there. Summertown can save it. Now Campbell, stutter steps, gives up. Kurt probably gets away with some steps, but also Mount Pleasant probably got away with a push. Sherman looking for somebody, gives over. Now Grayson goes in, shot up, no good.
On the floor.
Foul on Mount Pleasant. That will be the 7th.
Should be 1-1 anyways.
On Mount Pleasant. That'll send Grayson Burleson the line for a 1-1. Fouls on Hayden Holt, his 2nd. First free throw spins in and out, no good. I think Coach Long was going to try to sub right there and get Blackwood in maybe and just for defense for Kurt. If we could have made some free throws. Grayson on the ensuing fast break goes up, in, and he's fouled. That'll send Grayson Burleson the line to shoot 2. Now shoot and 1, excuse me. Now I think we've got all the subs situated. Summertown up by 6. Burleson with a and one opportunity to make it 7, and he does. Sawyer Sherman going to check in. #23 Blackwood has checked in, as has Sawyer Sherman. So both Sherman brothers on the floor. Brown has it. Only starter Summertown has in right now is Grayson Burleson and Jackson Bennett, as the other 3 are in foul trouble. Holt left open again for 3, too long. Fight for the rebound. Sherman going to come out of there with it. That's Layton. Hands off to Grayson Burleson. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. Summertown by 7. Cooper all over Grayson Burleson. Coach Long going to get a timeout. We'll take it with him. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Minute 24 to go here in the first half. Summertown leads it by 7, and they have the ball. Coach Long did check back in. Kurt Burleson and Weston Pigg and Cole Campbell. So probably see him using a lot of offense, defense. If he can get some dead balls with the ball stopped, try to keep his starters from picking up any more fouls. Grayson down low to Kurt. Kurt spins up. Shot no good. Rebound McClure. McClure gives over to Cooper. Here comes Cooper. Across the timeline. Gives over. Dale with it. Now down to McClure. Now to Alderson. Left-handed shot up and good. Just ran the high-low set there. And they're going to get an easy 2 out of it. Trims the lead back to 5. Pigg. To Campbell. To Burleson. Mount Pleasant in their 1-3-1. They like to trap out of it.
Like Summertown's going to try to hold it again right here. The last shot.
Pigg. Back to Burleson. That's Grayson. Now Pigg. Lose the handle of it. Going to get it stripped. Alderson going to get a timeout real quick. Going to turn it back over to Mount Pleasant. Going to get a timeout. We'll keep it right here with it. Summertown going to re-sub. Going to get Blackwood, both Sherman brothers, back in on the defensive end to try to keep Campbell, Kurt Burleson, and Pigg from picking up their 3rd foul before we go to the half. And I tell you, it's just youth and a little bit of inexperience up there because they weren't pressuring you. I don't know why we just keep throwing back and forth. Yeah. I don't know why we attacked it.
Yeah, I don't know where he was trying to go or what he read on the clock, but
either way, good buddy, Mr. Kid Hartsfield, he says Jaden McClure has a Tennessee offer for football, and he's just a freshman.
Did I not tell you he was a football player?
I didn't know he was a freshman. He don't look like no freshman.
No, he don't look like no freshman, but I guarantee you he's a heck of a football player.
I don't know what kind of water he's drinking, Mount Pleasant, but I need to get that on my system. Fed down low. Nick Brown. McClure gets it back. He's up off the glass at the buzzer. That'll trim the lead to 3 as we go to the half. Summertown leads it by 3. Stay with us. We'll be talking to Coach Jeremy Jean, going over our stats. We'll be right back.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School, where the Summertown Eagles lead Mount Pleasant 31-28. We'll go over stats and numbers with Timmy in just a second. Right now, we want to get with Coach Jeremy Jean. Coach, it's been a good last 3 games. Go to Loretta. Ended up, we talked about that on exports and things like that, but your team really defensive-wise just kind of wore down Loretta on their own gym.
Yeah.
And then you go to Florence Saturday, play a very athletic, physical Shoals Christian. Was it Shoals Christian? Madison Academy.
Very, very physical.
Very physical game. And, of course, anybody that's listening or knows that's ever played their kids have played in Alabama, they don't cause any fouls they do in Tennessee down there.
No, they don't, which it benefited us some because we were able to get a little more handsy. But on the flip side, we're not used to the arm bar shove off while you're dribbling. So,
right.
I mean, it was an adjustment, but, once we got adjusted to the physicality of it, we were able to get to the rim, make some shots. That's what I'm proud of the last 3 games. We've scored more points in the paint than we have outside the arc, and that's what's going to help us continue to keep rolling. Tonight we made layups.
Good night. Reese Wilson having 10 big points in the paint.
Yes.
Like to see that out of your post play. Touching on tonight, Coach, Mount Pleasant district foe, but running clock in the third quarter, tip your hat to Mount Pleasant. They played hard, but what do you get out of these games like this, and how do you prepare for them in practice?
Well, you just practice like it's the next opponent. Tell them they're going to zone us. They're going to our job's to stop them. Their job's to stop us.
Right.
That's simple. Tell them into the third quarter. I tell the kids on the bench that it's their job to stop you. I don't want to say take it easy, but we don't let off the gas.
Right.
It's their job to stop you.
Because at some point, even if you have games like these, your starters got to get some time in.
They do.
Your kids that play, if you go playing and only give them a quarter and a half, well, then you go play Loretta next week, and you're not prepared to play 4 quarters.
Yeah, you're right. So tonight, I tried to manage it where they got about 10 minutes tonight.
Right.
The second group got about 10. Last group got about whatever, finishes out 12 minutes, but. If they play hard when they're in there for those 10 minutes, I don't think we'll lose anything because we're going to practice hard tomorrow. We're going to practice hard Thursday. We'll play again on Friday. As long as we play hard, and they did. They played hard tonight, got after it, got some deflections. But, again, I'm just proud of the way we finished at the rim the last 3 games.
Right. Also good to have those games where you can play a lot of freshmen for basically a quarter and a half. And a lot of people get their name in the books and, get to play a lot of young kids that need some time.
Oh, it is. We haven't had as many JV games as we had last year just because people don't have the numbers to play us. So tonight was good for those freshmen and those other kids to get out there and get some work with referees and scoreboard, lights on. It's different getting it out here than it is in a JV game. So it does benefit us, down the road.
Timmy, at halftime, I was down there talking to Mr. Brian Long, and Jeremy came out, and he walked up the scores table, and he said, is anybody in foul trouble?
Anybody in foul trouble?
Yeah.
No, I don't think we had anybody in foul trouble. But I even said, Coach, during that game, the girls coming off the bench, I felt like they was giving you 150% too.
It is.
I mean, I think,
absolutely.
And our defense, to watch our defense, even when and I know it falls off some, I ain't saying it don't, but to watch the younger girls coming in, it gives me hope for the next 3 years.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I'm seeing stuff that 3 years from now that we're going to be good for the next 3 years. I mean,
yes.
Our defense is just the pressure that we put on people.
And to add more to Timmy's point on that, games like this, Coach, you've played in them, you've coached them. It can be real easy for things to look a little sloppy because everybody's trying to score. Everybody's trying to get theirs because they know you're probably not going to play a lot.
Well,
but your team's still kicking it to the open person. They're making that extra pass, and that's what you like to see.
That's funny how you said that because that was during the timeout. I said, look, you can't score your 20 points in one shot.
That's right.
So we just whatever happens. Do what we do, and they do. I don't think a single kid on that team cares about who scores the most points as long as we get the win. Because, it may be Ansley tonight, maybe Emily next night, might be Ruth the next. Mia, Reese, they all can score 10-plus points on any given night. That's what's making it's hard to guard us when we're all making that extra pass, getting to the best shot. And when they go in,
You can tell they take a little. I think it's almost they take more pride in getting that steal and kicking it up to that person for them to shoot the layup.
Yeah, and I like that. You know, I like defensively we're getting after it, and even when we don't get steals, we're making people take tough shots.
Right. Well, Coach, Friday night will be at Giles County. We'll have that game live for you. We'll be talking to you then. That's Coach Jeremy Jean. Timmy, you want to go over our first half stats with us, starting with Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant, you got Brown had 6. Holt had 9. Still missing a few. He shoots the ball well. Dakar had 2. McClure had 9, and Alderson had 2, which for their 28. Summertown, you got Campbell had 3, Pig had 2, Grayson with a big 19, and Kirk Burleson was 7 for 31.
Round out Summertown scoring. We're going to take us about a 3-minute break. We'll be right back, ready for second half action. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Serve the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School as we get ready to start the second half. Summertown leads it by 3. It will be Summertown's ball coming out of the halftime. Another big shout out to our Summertown High School band. Doing a great job tonight. Pig with it, gives over to Campbell. Campbell back to Pig. Now Pleasant staying in there 1-3-1. Bennett in the corner with it, back up to Campbell. Open for 3. Oh, I called that too soon. Boy, it looked good.
Yeah, it did. Kirk Burleson with a fadeaway. Gets off the front of the rim.
It won't fall. Here comes Nick Brown going all the way in, off the glass and good. I tell you what, Summertown had done a very good job beating Nick Brown back down the floor. I think all of his points have been on those kind of transition. Bennett pumped the three, going to drive in, get stuck. Now he's going to get a block on Alderson. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know what else Alderson could have done.
I don't either. He's talking to the ref down on the line like, what do I do there? But
they're going to say Bennett gets to shoot 2.
Oh, they're giving him 2 shots.
Well, Pleasant crowd can't believe it, and I'll be honest with you, folks, we can't either.
The other refs can't believe it. They're kind of.
All right, so I was fixing to say Bennett's got to take that 3, but he does end up getting 2 foul shots out of it. Let's see what he can do with it. First one, good. Second, good as well. Bennett knocks them both down, extends the lead back to 3. Fed down low to Alderson. Now kicks back. Holt had it. Passed up on the 3. Now McClure. That's Jaden. Drives in. Spinner off the glass. Up and good. Cuts it back to a 1-point game. Pig to high post to Kurt. Now in the corner. Bennett will let the 3 fly that time. What we got? Going to have a walk on Bennett as he just. Coach Long can't believe it. I didn't look like he called it.
And
stutter stepped and shot the 3.
Yeah.
It's something that I don't know where that call comes from.
Well, that's a set step. I mean, it's something that everybody does when they catch it.
McClure going to drive in, shot up.
Got him for a charge.
I'm going to attack him with a charge. Mount Pleasant coach can't believe it.
Should be his first.
Well, this Mr. Referee's done a good job. He's ticked off both coaches on 2 consecutive trips.
Sure has. It's a good way to start the second half.
Miss what happened, Timmy. I was trying to get Rue Campbell's attention, get us some water up here.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I know it went out of bounds. It's tipped out of bounds on Mount Pleasant. That was a bad inbound right there, just straight through the guy.
Brown to Holt, back to Brown, up, blocked.
By Pig.
Brown tried to do a little too much faking and he let Pig come back down. Now Kurt's going to drive in. Alderson's going to set up, take the charge. And that will be a charge, and that will also be Kurt's third foul. Well, Kurt's just got to shoot that jumper.
Yeah, he's got to pull up right there in front of him. He was there.
One-point lead for Summertown. Cooper with it. He's got it up top, now feeds over to Nick Brown. Now to high post. Trying to feed down low. Kurt's going to tip it away. Campbell's going to track it down. Here comes Cole. Cole's cross timeline over to Pig. Pig's got a lane if he'll attack it, but now he gives out. Grayson going to let the 3 fly long. Back of the iron. Long rebound out to Alderson.
That's where I like to see you follow your shot right there, that long rebound. If you follow that shot, I think you receive that rebound.
Alderson, good fake. Cole's going to strip it. Now we're going to get a fight for it. It's going out of bounds. Now we're going to get a jump ball.
Yeah.
It's going to keep it with Mount Pleasant. Big shout out to Carly Rue Campbell. She helped us out and brought us all waters up here, Timmy. Girl. She's not just a point guard and a golfer. She's a heck of a young lady.
Yeah, she is that. We have to give her a tip or what?
No. Holt for 3, no good. Rebound Grayson Burson. He got fouled by Cooper, no call. But here goes Grayson. He's trying to split all the defense, and he does. Floater won't go. Pig comes in there with a rebound. Trying to clear out, and that gives out. Bennett up top to Campbell. Shovels. Gives back to Bennett. Now Cole going to drive baseline. Up. No good, and we need a blocking call. That was it. Should. Let's see if he calls one on the floor, but I think he should send Cole to the line. Will be Alderson. No, they're going to say it's on the floor. Sometime be inbounding under their own goal.
Be his third. That's big.
Bennett in the corner to Pig. Fed down low. Kurt, turnaround, floater, fading away. Good. Here comes Holt on the ensuing. Gives down. Alderson pump fakes up. No good. Well, let's see. If that's on Kurt, that's 4.
No,
that's Grayson.
Well, I didn't. That's kind of a touch foul right there, in my opinion.
That's and
be Grayson's second.
That's anticipation right there. I think Summertown's just kind of conceding it, and if he made it over both Burleson's outstretched arm, they're just going to give it to him.
Yeah, they were standing flat-footed. I mean, it wasn't.
Free throw by Alderson's good. Got a lot of touch for a big man. Sherman going to check in. He's going to get Bennett. Second one no good. Rebound Grayson. Grayson with it. Top of the key. Stutter steps. Now gives out. Tries to feed down low to Pig, and he's going to throw it right to Alderson. You just can't try to make that pass and give it right back to him. Now Cooper with it. Fed down low. McClure. Jaden McClure up and in. Kid's having a good night as he finishes the basket for 2, and that'll tie it. In the corner, Leighton Sherman dribbles, now gives down to Kurt. Kurt with it, baseline, up top to an open Grayson Burleson for 3. Back of the iron, no good. Burleson going to jump up and tip that one. It's going to go out of bounds. That'll give it back to Mount Pleasant. Cooper with it. Trying to work on Sherman. Now gives it to McClure. That's Jaden McClure on the right wing. Pumps, gets Grayson Burleson up, going to take it to the basket. Can't make his shot fall. Good move there by McClure, but he couldn't finish. Now we're going to get a walk on Summertown, turn it back over to Mount Pleasant. Coach Long's got that look like I cannot believe that call.
Him and Coach Burleson both sitting there like, what was that?
All right, Cooper in the corner. Nick Brown, step back, 3, up, on its way. Back of the iron, no good. Campbell just got mauled by Holt, no call. Campbell, Sherman, 3, up. Back of the iron, no good. Summertown just can't find a mark from three-point range. But Kurt's going to get the rebound. He goes up. It's no good. I was going to say Kurt didn't get fouled. Grayson there to follow it up and put it up and in. Finishes the basket for 2. Cole Campbell going to pick the pocket of Holt. Pushing. Pump fakes. Get McClure up, but he didn't put enough on it. Now Cole gets another rebound. He goes up. It's no good. Then we're going to get Holt for a foul. Now we're going to get a technical.
They've teed him up. I don't know what he was saying. So Holt's third plus the technical.
All right, so Campbell should be shooting 2. And then we should be shooting 2. Well, we should be shooting for the technical. Of course, we've seen this happen before, and the next thing you know, we didn't shoot near as many as we thought we were going to get. Campbell misses the first one as it spins in and out. And that, hey, the big thing is that's 4 fouls now on Holt.
Yes.
Cole makes 1 out of those 2. All right, Coach Long had to tell Mr. Referee, oh, we got 2 more now. So he's got 2 more. He got 2 for the shot. Now he's got 2 for the technical. Come on, Cole, man. This is the first one, so at best he's going to be 50%. And he buries that one. So Cole makes 2 out of the 4, extends the lead to 4, and Summertown will be getting the ball back. Campbell has it. He's crossed timeline. Feeds it over to Pig. Cross court, over to Sherman, back up top. Campbell open for 3, short. Sherman with a rebound, and did you see him just freeze? He didn't have a clue what to do with it.
I think it surprised him.
He had a wide open little 10-foot jumper.
Yeah.
But he is a freshman.
Yeah, he was cutting to the basket, and the ball come off the edge of the rim right in his chest. So I think it was kind of like, oh, what?
Look what I found.
Yeah, where'd that come from?
Summertown's got it now. That's Campbell. Burleson for 3. Got it. 42-35. Summertown's extended it to 7 with 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Oh, Grayson going to get a little too aggressive there, and he's going to pick his third foul, going for the steal, trying to pick Cooper's pocket. Say hello to everybody watching. I've just now pulled up our feed where I can see who all's watching. I'll give you some shout-outs here in a little bit. Shot up by McClure, no good. Rebound Summertown. Grayson had Sherman open in the corner, but he's going to fade away, shoot the long three. He's going to go over the backboard.
Coach Long was telling him to slow down a little bit right there.
Look at Coach Long. If we can get Will to point the camera at Coach. Never mind. He powered out of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, from Loretta, Giles County up 36-24.
Were they at time-wise?
I think it's right before half, or maybe at half. Jakari McClure with it, top of the key, gives over to Dale. Now fed down low. McClure, that's Jaden McClure. Summertown just kind of conceded that one, let him finish his easy basket for 2. We're at 1.5 minutes to go in the third. Pig with it. Now Sherman going to let the 3 fly. Did they bank that in?
That's off the glass.
From the corner?
Yeah, I don't think he called it, but it went high off the glass.
The bank's open.
Yes.
Cooper losing the handle of it just a little bit. Now Sherman. I thought Sherman was going to react enough where he might got technical because it looked like he did about the same thing Holt did.
Well, Holt was mouthing when he come out, and I think he was more mouthing our student section than he was anything.
Lawrence County men in a tight one at Tullahoma. They lead by 1, 23-22. Here's Nick Brown. Splits the defense, drives in, gets it stripped by Grayson Burleson. Burleson's got it now, and he's pushing. Nope, Coach Long screaming, slow down. That's Pig with it, up the high post.
Oh. Well, Cole was cutting, and Grayson was passing to the corner, so that didn't work out for us.
Well, I figured out one thing calling enough games for this team, this men's team this year. We've still not realized as long as we have the ball, the other team can't score.
Can't score. We ain't understood that yet.
We still haven't realized that. Alderson with it. He's going to clear out and dribble top of the key. Big man hands off to Nick Brown. Brown's got it. Watch Nick Brown in that Richland tournament, Timmy. He had a good tournament over there. Fed down low to a streaking Benderman. It's off. Up, little floater spins around and goes in. Trims the lead back to 6 with 15 seconds to go here in the third. Campbell with it. Approaching 10. He's got Pig on a backdoor give. Gives back out to Grayson Burleson for a fadeaway 3 right in front of Coach Long. He buries it. 2 seconds, 1 second. Dale, 3-pointer, no good. And that's how the third quarter will end. Summertown leads it by 9. We'll be back in 2 minutes getting ready for fourth quarter action. Stay with us.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Burleson, this one is up. No good, she missed them both. But Campbell at the buzzer, and it counts! Carly Campbell hits it at the buzzer, and it's in.
Starters are ready, official blows the whistle, and it is time for Eagle back.
All right, starting the fourth quarter, it'll be Summertown's ball. They lead it by 9. Kurt Burleson had a wide open 3, and he never looked at the basket. He's going to give to Campbell. Now back to Kurt. Going to step back, shoot that three-wheel, Kurt. Front of the right rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Hughes going to come out of there, kick it to Benderman. Now Cole Campbell going to get a little reachy. Going to pick up his third foul.
And Campbell has 3, Grayson Burleson has 3, Kurt Burleson has 3, and Pig has 2.
That's pretty amazing. Weston Pig can go a whole quarter. He didn't pick up a whole foul that whole third quarter.
He didn't.
Well, he'll make up for it right here.
Yeah.
Benderman with it on the right wing. Gives up top to Nick Brown. Now over to Dale. Trying to feed down low to Benderman. Now Kurt Burleson's going to trying to chase that one, and he's going to foul Dale in the back. That'll get Kurt's going to have to come out as Bennett's going to check in for him. Going to get a timeout by Coach Long. We'll stay right here with it. Do want to give some shout-outs. Fred Long, which I think that'd be Booter, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's Booter.
He says, is this as rough live as it is on Facebook? Yeah, it's all right. We've seen a lot worse.
Yeah, it ain't too bad.
Miss Connie Bradburn says she's watching. Janet White Welch says she's watching. Susie Hyatt says she's watching. Gina Gamble's watching. Sandy Newton. Pharaoh Morrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. Showing we got 96 viewers, Timmy. I want to also thank we've probably got some Mount Pleasant viewers watching as close as we are, and Mount Pleasant knows about the X-Sports. We appreciate you. We'll try not to be too biased where you can stand listening to us. Leighton Sherman going to get his hand on a pass.
And shoulder blocks.
And that will be the 7th team foul. That will send Benderman the line for 1-and-1.
Now Sherman has 3.
About to be played by committee. This thing gets rougher. First one on the and one's good, so he'll earn a second. Does Benderman. Run to Pig Shattuck, says Mimi's watching, go Eagles. Second one no good. Grayson with that rebound. Mount Pleasant applying a full court pressure now. Campbell's got it and he's pushing. Ball gets stripped from behind him by Benderman. Knocked out of Campbell's hands right to Hughes. Fed up. Now fight for the ball. Dean going to try to get through it somehow, and he does, but before he can, Mount Pleasant's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute. Stay with us.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
.48-40 coming out of the timeout. Summertown leads it. Will be Mount Pleasant's ball. They've dialed up the pressure, has Mount Pleasant. It'll be Nick Brown inbounding. Gives up to Kevin Cooper, the point guard. Across the timeline. Signaling out his play. Trying to get separation now down to McClure, but they're going to throw it right to Pig. Pig steps in and intercepts it, hands off to Grayson Burleson. And I don't blame him. If you're going to draw up a set, that's a good man to feed it to.
Yeah, that's the man they was
Sherman
trying to feed it there.
Open for three. Got it. Leighton Sherman's going to bury his second one here in the second half. Extends the lead to 11. Biggest lead of the night for Summertown. Cooper, right wing, trying to feed it to Alderson. Now McClure going to shoot the jumper from the free throw line. They're going to bank it in. Trim it back to a 9. Applying the pressure is Mount Pleasant. Bennett's he's got to get across timeline, and he does. Going to drive in, go up. Ball gets tipped and deflected out of bounds off of Alderson. I'm kind of surprised that wasn't a jump ball because it looked like Alderson just pinned it.
Yeah.
Burleson open for three. Corner, in and out, no good. Fight for the rebound. Campbell has it. He gets fouled, no call. Now he's going to go up. Alderson's going to block it. No call. Let's see.
No,
I think they did. They did.
It was a call on the first one.
All right, so that will be a foul on the floor. That should send Cole to the line for a 1. Or did they call it on the shot? How many we getting? He say 1 and 1?
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll just have to see what everybody does. First one's no good. Boy, our free throw shooting has not been very good. Cooper, stutter steps, going to drive in on Sherman. Now we're going to get a charge on Cooper, and I happen to agree with it.
Yeah, I do too.
Had a good angle in it.
Well, he lowered his shoulder and just pushed through Sherman right there. So.
And to credit Sherman, a lot of kids wouldn't have fell down and sold that as good as he did as well. Summertown's got it, but dialing up pressure is Mount Pleasant. Bennett, Pig. Bennett's going to have to get across, and he does. Hands off to Pig. Now Campbell. Campbell's got Sherman over there, and he's wide open. We wait too long to get it to him. Now Campbell's got it back.
Give it back to him.
That's the thing. We don't ever go the right back pass. It seems like we always got to reverse the ball. Campbell goes up and had a little space, but he couldn't get the shot to fall.
This Pig went up.
Cooper has it now. Alderson left all on the three-point line. I think Summertown will give him that shot. 5:15 to go. Fed down low. Ball's kicked and deflected out of bounds off Mount Pleasant. So that'll give it back to Summertown. You know, now you got to go, Bennett. You got it broke, go. Bennett's got it now. He gives to Sherman. Open three, corner, back of the iron, no good. Ooh, we're going to take that on Cole, man. That's going to be his 4th. And it will be.
1
and 1. Going to send Nick Brown to the line for a 1-on-1 opportunity. Also,
bring Holt back in the game. He does have 4 fouls.
Yep, Hayden Holt going to check back in. Brown to the line. First one, no good. Summertown almost lost that rebound. Now they almost hand it right to Cooper. Maybe look for Coach Long to get him a timeout right now. Summertown's got a hard time getting it across. He's calling for it, and he does get it. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig.
Remind everybody, tune in Thursday nights for X Sports Live. Get to hear me and AJ Good, and if you can stand it, you can put up with Cam Mashburn as well. It's a pretty good show. We'd like to thank Heine's Barbecue for sponsoring it and feeding us every Thursday. Talk local sports. Summertown has the ball. That's Campbell. To Kurt Burleson, who's checked back in the corner. Campbell had the 3, but he's going to pass on it. Feed down low. Grayson Burleson, turn around, rolls around, good. Back to an 11-point lead for Summertown with 4.5 to play here in the contest.
A little different offense right there with Kurt rolling out and Grayson staying on the block and feeding the big guy down there. I kind of like it. Something they hadn't seen all night.
Alderson just got away with a hook on trying to pick Campbell, but Campbell does a good job spinning off, getting that rebound. Now Grayson on the ensuing. On the feed by Campbell, going to finish the layup, extend the lead to 13. Summertown coming out of the timeout looking sharp. Holt to Alderson, cross court, over to Cooper. Fed down low. Shot up is up and good by Jaden McClure. Trims it back to an 11-point lead. Kurt Burleson with it. He's got one-on-one with Alderson. Let's see how aggressive he wants to be. Trying to work on him. Goes up, good. Good one-on-one take by Kurt Burleson as he finishes the basket. Puts Summertown back on top by 13. Nick Brown finds him a seam, goes up, shot short. Summertown didn't box him out, though. Brown gets it back, puts it back up. Going to get a timeout by Mount Pleasant. It's full. We'll take one more full with them. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Lawrence County leads at Tullahoma 38-34 right at the end of the third. Summertown leads it by 11 here. And they're going to have to break the pressure. Grayson Burleson trying to work on Cooper, and he does cross the timeline. Burleson, good backdoor give to Weston Pig off the glass, and good by Pig. He's fouled. That'll send Pig to the line to shoot the and one.
That's huge by Grayson right there to give that ball up.
And it's a great pass, too.
Yes.
There's a lot of people can't make that pass,
Yeah,
Timmy.
absolutely.
Both Sherman brothers are going to check in. They're going to get Kurt, who's got 3 fouls. They're also
Kurt's
going to
got,
get, there's 4.
Yeah, Cole's got 4.
Going to get Kurt and Coleman. Summertown leads it by 13. Free throw no good by Pig. 3:20 to go here in the contest. Cooper with it, top of the key. Coach Long telling Sherman to face guard Brown. Don't want to pick up any unnecessary foul away from the basket, though, Timmy. McClure going to drive in. Shot off the glass, no good. Brother McClure, that's Jaden McClure. Jakira miss it, but Jaden makes it. Now McClure's going to knock one out of bounds. Summertown's trying to feed Sherman on the home run ball. Gets knocked out of bounds. 2:52 to go. Campbell and Kurt Burleson will check back in. Somebody's got to come out for Summertown.
Both Sherman boys come out.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yes.
Campbell inbounds. Kurt loses off his leg, and Summertown trips each other up. Holt, stutter steps, up, good. Trims the lead to 9. Campbell broke the pressure himself. Feeds down to Grayson. Grayson misses the bunny off the glass. The easiest shot he'll have all night. All right, McClure going to drive in. Shot rolls around. Good. Jakira McClure finishes that one. Suddenly it's a 7-point game. Now we're going to get a foul on the inbounds. That may not be a bad foul the way Summertown's kind of been shooting foul shots, Timmy. Let's see. Got Coleman. I got faith in him. He's going to go to the line. Cole get 2 either way because it is a double bonus. Update from the barn. Loretto trails Giles County by 20, 53-33 as they're in the fourth quarter. First free throw by Cole, no good. Mr. Referee let that ball. That's the way to be in a game, ref. He let that ball go out of bounds thinking it was a 1-and-1, and he's the only one in the gym that thought that. God darn, Cole misses both of them. But he does fight and get the rebound, then he gets fouled again. So Cole's going to get a chance to make up for it. But we got to start making some foul shots. Got a lot of time left with only a 7-point lead for Summertown. If you're Mount Pleasant, you're not out of it. What we got right here?
I don't know.
Technical
number
foul.
4 on yeah, they've teed up number 4.
Technical foul on Nick Brown. So Campbell will be shooting the 2 for the foul.
It'll be Nick Brown's 4th.
Summertown will be shooting 2 more for a technical.
Plus the ball back.
That's huge. But you got to make foul shots. Summertown by 7. Campbell to the line. First one. No good. Wouldn't be shocked if Coach Long probably tell somebody else to shoot the next 2 free throws.
Yeah, he was just pointing, I think, at Jackson Bennett, to be honest with you.
Cole's missed 4 in a row, and nobody's more sick about it than that young man.
No, I guarantee it.
All right, so Bennett will come up, see if he can have any better luck at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. First one's good. Bennett was 2 for 2 earlier from the line. Extends the lead to 8 with 2:17 to go. Bennett's got one more. And he buries them both. Good job, Jackson Bennett, stepping up there and knocking those down to be Summertown's ball because of the technical. So Summertown coming out. Would have liked to make 2 more foul shots, Timmy, but best case scenario, you got 2 points out of it in the ball back.
Yeah.
Campbell feeding to Kurt. Kurt off the glass, no good, but he's fouled. That'll be on Alderson. That'll send Kurt Burleson the line to shoot 2.
Got Alderson with 4 fouls, too.
First one by Kurt's up and good. Back to a 10-point lead for Summertown. Pig down there rebounding. If this one doesn't go in, he doesn't even make sure he picks up a foul. But either way, Kurt makes it, so that extends the lead back to 11. Dale with it. That's Micah Dale. Hands off. Hayden Holt with it. Spins in. Reverse. Up. Good. Referee anticipate on that one as Burleson, I don't think he ever touched anything.
Grayson never touched nothing right there.
But that's worst case scenario if you're Summertown. You got a 3-point opportunity. You're about to give up. 2:01 to go. You've stopped the clock. Free throw good by Holt. Trims it back to 8. Holt's going to knock it out of bounds. Coach Long calling 4 low. They get it in to Grayson. Grayson back to Pig. Go, Weston. Grayson fed down to Bennett in the corner. Bennett getting trapped. Maybe look for a timeout by Coach Long. Now Campbell's got it. Reverse layup up and good. Foul by. Let's see if they're going to take that home. But either way, Campbell's going to finish the basket on the reverse layup. He'll go to the line for the and one opportunity. Who was that foul on? 23, Jaden McClure. That's his 4th. Poor Cole, man. He's missed 5 shots in a row. Look at the look on his face. I guarantee if there's 5-foot birdie putts, they'd never miss. No. 65-55, minute and a half to go here in the contest. McClure got it. Up top to Alderson. Cooper for 3. No good. Holt with a rebound. Shot off the glass and good. Trims it back to an 8-point lead. Kurt Burleson with it now, trying to break the pressure. Gives up to Coleman. Cole gets it stripped around, but he gets it back somehow. Now he's going to drive, pump fake, go up, and he's fouled.
Well, going back to the free throw. Look, he's looking for opportunities to try to correct his shot.
I would like, Coach Long's got, well, he may need those timeouts. I was going to say, I'd like to see Coach Long maybe call a timeout and just calm Cole down a little bit. Let him get him some water in him.
That's 5 on
Alderson.
Going to be the first guy to foul out of this game. Of course, we have 3 Summertown players with 4, and we've got 3 more Mount Pleasant players with 4.
Got several more on the bird, knocking on the door.
Yes, Alderson with 5. So
first free throw by Cole, no good. Come on, big man. Just knock this one down, a good one to go home on. He got that one.
There it is.
66-57. Summertown by 9 as we approach 1 minute. Hughes with it. Gives in the corner. That's Dale dribbling around, working in on Burleson. Trying to feed it across to Hughes. He had the shot, and now he's going to drive in. Runner up, no good. Campbell with a rebound. Burleson with a rebound, gives to Campbell. They're going to say Cole stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
He did.
Did he?
He did. I just saw it on my replay on my phone. It wasn't replay. Our that's a little bit behind. So 46 seconds to go, Mount Pleasant's ball. They trail by 9. McClure to Hughes, spins in the lane, rejected by Grayson Burleson. Campbell gives up to Kurt Burleson. Dribble, Kurt. Goodness, boys.
Then he got lazy with it.
Oh, now Hughes off the glass and good.
That's Holt.
Holt's layup was good, and that trims it back to 7. Grayson going to hold it, pick it up at half court. He's fouled with 12 seconds to go. And whoever made that foul, whether it's Hughes or Brown, one of them's gone.
One of them's gone.
And they're going to call it on Brown, so he'll foul out. Grayson Bird's on the line to shoot 2. Kurt came back here and he was saying exactly what we were saying. He said, I don't know what I was doing. I could read his slip. All he had to do was just dribble it and get across half court. First free throw, no good by Grayson. Summertown makes their foul shots, they win by 20.
Yeah.
Grayson ain't had the best night as well, so he misses both of those. 10 seconds. Now Grayson going to get a steal and miss a dunk. Cole Campbell not quit until that bell rings. He flies up in the student section trying to save it, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Grayson has not looked at the bench yet.
Holt's got it. 2 seconds, 1 second. Summertown's going to win this one. Wasn't the prettiest game, but a win is a win is a win. Summertown wins at 66-59. We'll be back in 1 minute going over final tallies and stats. Send it at home. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Summertown High School band, ladies and gentlemen, they did a great job tonight. Those student athletes came out, supported. We had trouble with our sound system, and they stayed here all night. I hope they can do that every other home game we've got. Great job by our Summertown band. Timmy, you want to go over our final tallies and stats?
Yeah, I think I've got them. For Mount Pleasant, their high was Jaden McClure had 21. Second was Holt. He had 18 in the game. And you've got Benderman had 3. Brown had 10. Jakar McClure had 4. And then Alderson had 4. Drop down to Summertown. You got Grayson Burleson with a game high of 31. Cole Campbell had 8. Pig had 4. Kurt Burleson had 13. Bennett had 4, and I've got
Leighton
Sherman was 6.
Pretty balanced there, but a huge night for Grayson Burleson. And, you know, there's a lot of times we may be a little critical of Grayson, but there were a few things that sophomore mistakes will do.
Yes.
But I tell you, the 31 points, I think one of the biggest things he did tonight was that pass, that no-look pass to Pig, who got fouled, got the and one opportunity, and it extended the lead to 13. That was a big-time play.
It was, and that was a great pass, great move. Like I said, defense looked good tonight, especially against this team. They had some athletes. I mean, they got a couple of guys that can move and is strong. And I mean, I think we out-rebounded them, to be honest with you. Our offensive boards and stuff tonight. Of course, you got Pig that's going to get his.
I think Pig had about 12 in the first quarter.
He did. And Grayson and Kurt, Kurt had his, and Grayson gets his. So, there again, I think every one of these games, which looking at the Giles County High School and Loretta game is, 62-49 in the fourth.
Loretta's trying to make a game out of it.
Yeah,
they've trimmed it to 12. Back. We don't know how much time's left.
Yeah, we can't see a clock on that game. So,
But either way, you know you're going to war Friday night if you're our boys team because you got to go to Giles County and play the team that's beating Loretta right now in the 4th.
I think our district boys is going to be a pretty even match. I think they're going to be wars every time you walk on the floor with any of them.
Yeah, I think it's 2 different scenarios. I think Summertown and Loretta girls are going to have to figure out a way to get the best they can out of practice and when they play each other. Yes. And as far as our boys' side, I'm like you. I think anybody can beat anybody if you don't show up.
Anybody beat anybody at any time.
That's right. All right, well, for Will Pettis, our technical man extraordinaire, for Mr. Timmy Kinnick and Adam Lindsay, this is Clint Brazier saying so long. We'll see you Friday night from Giles County.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wild.